Yes. Oh! That bank.
Oh! I thought you were attacking me.
No. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh god! Hey everybody, Basket here. I'm out here in the middle of the ocean. This is not my resource platform. This is actually... Oop, there we go. I'm here on this map. And this right here is my resource platform. And over here is spawn, and Scody is up here. So I decided I wanted to build a biodome underneath the ocean. So I wanted to scout out the whole ocean to find the best spot, and I decided that this is the best spot. It's far enough away from this, which is an unfinished iron golem farm. So this should be far enough away. And let me hop into a creative world real quick, and I'll show you what basically the structure that I want to build. Alright, so this is the, it's kind of big and I have lots of water above here. So it's kind of laggy and not everything's rendering at the moment. Ignore all these guys. This is a creative world, obviously. So this is the main room of the structure. This is all glass. And I used MCEdit to actually design this out. I tried a couple different programs because I wanted to figure out, because it's not a perfect sphere, or I guess hemisphere, because I actually wanted to be shorter than the radius coming out this way. So I used MCEdit to get this particular shape so that I can use this as the base for... I should have left the water out, I guess. It's kind of laggy. I wonder if it's going to be like that in the actual thing or not. Anywho, to get the actual shape, I use MCEdit, and this is the main structure, and then let me leggy on over into here. So then this is an example of where there's going to be some side rooms coming off the. It's interesting. It's actually day right now, but because of all the water, it's so dark that mobs are spawning. Anyway, so then there's these little smaller domes that come off the sides. I mean, this thing alone, clearing this out, because what this is actually going to be is about 15 or so from the top of the water. I'll start the dome, and then I'll have to dig out all of this ground, and this will be about maybe 10 or 15 from the bedrock. So it's quite a bit of clearing involved in this project. It'll definitely be a long-term project. Just for looks, let me head on up here. We'll just break through. Get through. Oop, I missed. Oop, 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 still missed. There we go. Oh yeah, with all the water. I put in just a layer of water up top, so not all of it worked. And so I think this is actually what's kind of lagging it out. And I guess you can't really see. What if I go all the way up? Yeah, so you can sort of see, but it's a little leggy. Anyway, that's the idea of what I want to build. Head on down here, and I guess I'll jump back into the actual Inversion Server again, and then I'll take you down to what I have so far in the pocket air down in that on that one island. All right, so we're back on the actual Inversion Server. Go ahead and hop down here. So then this area, this will be around where the actual top of the thing will start. And I've already dug down a little bit just to scout it out. I used an X-ray, if you're familiar with that, to try and take a look around to make sure there wasn't anything around that I would run into. There's a mine shaft over there, but otherwise it's pretty unexplored in this area, so that way I wouldn't run into somebody's base, because it's a pretty big project. So I think I will start clearing out some of this stuff. Maybe get some trees going up there so I can get some, because I'll have to grab some saplings maybe from Scody's base. So I can have a tree farm up there and get a little bit established, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Alrighty, I want to give you guys a little update. This here, let me kill these guys, kind of noisy. This is I cleaned this area out over here. This is as I was clearing this out, I realized that this is still within the void fog, so I actually didn't need to clean this out as well as I was doing. So let me take you up one layer. Up here, I also I scoped out the 81 by 81 block that the main dome is going to sit on. So I have it all so kind of sectioned off, so that I know the four corners, I guess the four quadrants or corners or whatever. But anyway, this is this is the bottom part of the dome where the grass will be, and that area over there, this is going to be 1/4 of the dome. So this is going to be the center of the dome here, and then it's going to arc over there and then arc up. Over here I'm just kind of smelting some glass and some other resources I've collected. So this is going to be all grass, and then once I'm actually done I might kind of sculpt a little bit possibly, but for now. Then I'll head on up here and show you some of the other progress I've made. Digging this all out is going to take a while, but actually efficiency picks are pretty handy. So this glass here is actually I measured it out from the test world that I made in MCEdit. So this is going to be the top of the dome, and then we'll head on up here. And I cleared out all this stuff to try and get some more dirt and sand, but I'm going to do the same for the rest of this at some point. Where's my opening? There it is. So this is I've expanded this a little bit. So now I have some trees that I can cut down over here. I have another portal, and then I found, I think it was like 2 or 3 diamond pockets down there. So I gathered those up with my Fortune 3 pick, wherever it is. There it is. These are really overpowered. It's pretty awesome. So I was able to get quite a few diamonds out of it, and then I was able to do a bunch of enchants. So these are just picks I'm going to use to try and clear out the area down there. And then what else? Anything else interesting here? Mostly just, I'll grab these so I can smelt them up. And then the other thing, yeah, so I set up an ender portal, but once I walked through, I ended up in Scody's base, or at least his nether tunnel. So I had to, I should have recorded it. After the fact I thought about it, but anyway. So then this decided to actually rebuild the other one in the nether that was in more of an accurate spot. And so I've just sort of broken into his tunnel. Right down that way is his portal to his base. So then just down the hall here, I've made this one here. Did I bring a silk touch? Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do right now is grab some grass from his base, because it's the closest base. So I also don't have an ender chest yet, but his base isn't too far away. So I've just been walking over here if I need to get to my ender chest. Head on here. And then, let's see, do I need anything for my ender chest? No, I think it should be good. Okay, so we'll steal some of his grass. Do I have replacement dirt? I do not. So we'll take it where he won't miss it as much. And since he probably doesn't watch my videos, it's okay. He won't ever know. There. But actually, I only need I don't need to go quick at all, so I really could just take this one. I think I will steal some from down here. This one, and this one. There. 3 should be plenty. That'll just grow slowly over time. I think he had stairs. Yeah, over here. I was watching his video where we were working on his to cure his villagers that all ended up dying. And so that's how I knew about those stairs right there. Okay, so I have the grass that I wanted. I wanted to get something else while I was out, I think, but I can't remember what it is now. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think I'll just continue digging out some more over in my base in I also named it Basketopia. I don't know if I've already mentioned that or not, but that's the name of it at the moment. I like Utopia, but Basketopia. Anyway, see, there's a sign. It's also probably the title of this video. And yeah, so I'll just continue digging some more. Hopefully I'll make some more progress. It's kind of slow going. If I had a beacon, I think, yeah, I'm not quite equipped for beacons, or to try and kill the wither yet. But let's head down here and we'll put the grass in. I think it doesn't need sunlight. I think it just has to be near, or be lit, I think is all it needs. So let's find out. It's been pretty, I mean, there's been some monsters that get around to attack me, but for the most part it's been pretty quiet. Especially on this level, there's not really much that will get to me. There is a mine shaft over that way. I ended up running across it when I was setting up the perimeter. I think I'll head down. Let's see. I think. Yeah, so there's some different lava things over there. Head down here. And up here. Oh, sprint. There we go. Okay, so where is it? Well, maybe it's on this side. Yeah, apparently I'm in a slime chunk. Oh, okay, so there's some mine shaft up there. And I wonder if the slime chunk, I didn't really think about that. That might be a problem once I'm actually, Oh, there's some diamonds right there. Oh, okay. Let's go get those diamonds. Yeah, I guess being in a slime chunk might be a problem for just go away. For Basketopia. Because then they'll end up spawning a bunch of slimes all the time. That's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, there he is. Thought I heard somebody. Here, I'll just do that. Alright, let's go get these diamonds. And then I'll let you guys jump cut to the next next update. Alright. What do we have? We have Silk Touch, Fortune 2. Okay, so I don't have my Fortune 3 on me, so I'll just Silk Touch it for now. 1, 2. I guess just the 2. Hello, Creeper. Oh, I know where we are. This is where I got all the obsidian for the portals. So this, if I come right down over here, there's another creeper, I think, over there. This is back to the my original. These are my original junk, mostly just cobblestone. And then this is the bottom area. Alright, so I will check on the grass, actually, see if any of it has spread. Okay, so it does spread without sunlight. Great. So I'll continue mining some of this out, trying to get the ceiling a little higher up, and then I'll check back with you guys. Alrighty, guys, I've been doing quite a bit of digging, and I just want to give you a little update on some of the progress on this. So this is the section down below. And since I don't actually need this to be cleared out for the dome, right now I just strip mined it, and eventually I might change this up a little bit. So that's down here. I might have some sort of storage or rail system to do different mining, but for now it's just sort of strip mined. This is the main platform, and then as you saw in my last video, when we killed the wither, this is where I put them with their heads. I think it looks pretty cool. We'll come back and haunt you. And then I'm gonna gather up a bunch of. If I run out of tools, I might break all these. But for now, I'm just gonna keep all these diamond ore blocks. And these are all just full of random stuff. And then we'll head on up. And that was obviously, or maybe not obviously, but that was the Puka. He's on the call too. But
Hello.
so then this is all cleared out, and then if we go one more up, this is all cleared out. And up here, there's actually a mine shaft. I recorded a couple clips walking around the mine shaft, but I didn't really run into any monsters, and all the chests just had coal and bread and stuff. So I'm not going to use that footage. And this is actually pretty close to the surface. As I was clearing out, where was it? I think it was over here. One of these spots. It was actually dripping down some water, so I think I'm pretty close to breaking through. So one thing that I found out is that Puka, actually on a different server, he has already made a dome. In his case, he actually used ice instead of glass. And checking that out, I think I'm actually going to use ice instead, because the glass has a kind of ugly texture, and it looked pretty cool in his clips that I looked at, or in the episode. I'm going to make an ice machine, I think, next, and instead of making a whole bunch of glass. But this is the shape of what the top will be, and then it'll extend down. So first we're doing just this one coordinate, or quadrant, I guess. And then after that, I'll have to, I guess, do the other ones. But I might try and get a beacon going, because took a long time to mine out just that one corner so far. So yeah, so I think next up, I'm going to somewhere I have a Silk Touch. Yeah, so I have the Silk Touch Efficiency 4 shovel. I'll probably put the Unbreaking book on it, and then I might make an ice tray. I haven't made one before, but there's different things online. I kind of have an idea how it works. So I think I might make that next in some ice biome, so I'll have to relocate from here. So I'll catch you guys over there. Alright, so here we are. The base is over there, or Basketopia is over there. This is I think I have a map on me. So this right here is Basketopia, and then over here is the ice biome. And then in post I'll put little arrows. So this is I think this is a pretty good spot to set up the icebreaker. Scotty was on a little earlier while I was getting my spoon ready. Where is it? There it is. And he was talking about how this actually might not break as fast, so it'll be part of our experiment to see if that's the case. Because it's not a pick, it's a shovel. And I recalled seeing, I think it was Zisto had one. He used to use a shovel for it, but that was before that one update. So we'll see if it's really slow or not. So this should be, I think if I have water here, I can just break the ice here. I don't know. Let's see if this is big enough. Alright, let's go with that. Then we'll put a jumping puzzle over here so that we can get up but other mobs can't. And I think if we put torches out on the outside, it won't melt the ice inside of here, I think. Although it might not be light enough to actually deter mobs. So let's do this. And I think that'll be far enough away. And then over here. Okay, that should be good. So now let's put in the water. Or I guess for now we can block out this side. Put in the water. And then I think that actually I'm supposed to have just have it too wide. Oh, and this needs to be, oh right, remember now. This has to be covered so that it stays as water, so that it'll replenish the other side. That's right. So I'll put in this here, but I think that it actually freezes quicker as you, if it's against the thing. Maybe. I think the one that I saw before is actually much bigger than this, so maybe the size isn't really big enough for this. Well, that torch is already melting that. So maybe I need to make this bigger. Do this. Alright, and then over here, do the same. Alright. Let's see if any of this turns to ice. Wonder if it works if it's flowing water. Maybe it doesn't work if it's flowing. So we could do this. And then I'll grab... Oh, I already have some water. If I make that guy, that'll make it all solid. And then... Let's see, we'll do this. So now it's all solid. Let's see if this is any better. I'll get a better, higher view. So we can, okay, so there's one ice. Let's see what happens. Am I far enough away so they don't shoot me? Maybe, probably not. I don't know if I already said or not, but we're still in UHC mode. And these 2.5 hearts are actually from the puka earlier. Alright. So we'll see if this turns into ice. I have a feeling that this is going to take a lot longer. I'm better off actually just probably collecting this ice and turning it back in or something. Or clearing some of these hills, and because this is not very fast. So maybe I'll have to look up a more efficient ice thing. Or maybe I just need to make this bigger. Because it's pretty slow. Yep, I'm going to look up a better ice thing. So I'll be back with you guys. Alright, so as you saw, I had my first death. I was low on health, so I wanted to go over to Sports Base to heal up. And while I was over there, I saw he had like a big head statue thing, and so I figured I'd jump in there and see where it went. And in the back there was a ladder going down, so I figured I'd just sort of explore his base. Sprint. Explore his base a little bit, but apparently he only has a ladder on one side and a water drop on the other side. But if you miss the water drop, then you just splat. So I splatted. The first death on the server, unfortunately, was just falling to my death. Regular vintage beef. Where is Sports Base? I think it was this one. Where is it? There it is. I'll grab this cart. His track isn't the greatest. There's a broken part along the way. But it'll be faster than trying to run it. Can't believe I died. I was hoping my first death was going to be in some sort of glorious combat. The regular Klingon way, but instead I died in Sports Face. Pretty goofy. Come on, go. There we go. And, I was wondering if Psycho was gonna comment at all. I guess not. Grab all my stuff. Shouldn't despawn, I don't think. Since somebody's on in that area, it should stick around for a while. Alright, where... Yeah, so this is... Figured I'd come here and check out, and then I saw his head here, but then I saw that there was a pressure plate, so I figured I'd jump in here. That should be increased in duration, by the way. So that opens it up too. But, yeah, so this is where I jumped down. You know, I just figured it was a ladder on both sides. So I just jumped down. But let's see if we can get it. No, we'll just take the ladder. It's probably a little safer. Can't believe I died. Oh well. So I'll grab my stuff, check out the rest of this base, and then I'll head back. I was gathering up some supplies for the ice thing. I found a pretty good tutorial on how to do some of the basics. So, oh sweet, I got my head too. To do some of the basics. I can get fatter if I want to. Anyway, to do some of the basics. I'm not going to do quite what they did. This is where the beacon lives, I guess. I'm not going to quite make it as fancy as the tutorial that I found, but it'll be good enough. Fix all this stuff. Yeah. So I'll catch back with you guys once I gather up the resources and then head over to the ice.